Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I've been gone again. I know I said I was gonna keep up on videos, and I wanted to, that's for sure, but you know the saying, when it rains it pours. Well, it's kind of been pouring over here. Things have been kind of difficult around here. About 2.5 weeks ago, my husband had a heart attack, and it was a pretty serious heart attack, and he's still young, and that was not something we were expecting, or even thought that something like that was going to happen, especially now. So yeah, that was something to go through. So because of that, everything kind of stopped. And I guess we've been recovering since. Thank God he's doing fine. Considering how serious his heart attack was, he's doing really, really well. So I am slowly trying to get back into normal. And my Etsy business here just had to be put on hold. I had to take a vacation, and I'm trying really hard to keep up on my orders so I'm not late with those that were already placed. So it's been a little bit stressful. So as I tell you the story, I'm gonna try to print some orders out and then just do some work. But I wanted to share what has been happening and how it's been. So I'm gonna print out some orders, and I don't know if you guys can hear me well. I hope you can hear me. Anyway, okay. So I've been trying to figure out how to run my Etsy shop still. Like I mentioned, I put it on vacation mode for a little bit, but we need the money because he has to take time off of work. So, and we're both self-employed, so if you don't work, you don't get paid. So just trying to get back and take care of him and make sure he's, you know, relaxing and doing what he needs to do, and then still, you know, get this Etsy back on track and open my shop again. And so I went to print my orders, and down here I only have the label printer. The order printer is upstairs, but I hit the wrong button and I printed it on the labels instead of upstairs, and this won't work because you can't read anything. It's too small. And that's how it goes. Oh, gotta get back to thinking. There we go. Now it should print upstairs. So I'm gonna have one of the kids come and bring it down for me. But oops. But that's kind of how it goes. It's really hard to concentrate on what I'm doing because my head is just all over the place. I love what I do, and I'm so grateful that I have this. It is kind of, it's not just work for me, it is kind of place where I can kind of escape and, you know, not think about anything and do this, which I enjoy doing. But it's been really hard lately just to not think about anything else. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much.
All right, so here are my orders. They're not due for a while, so that's good. I was lucky enough that before this whole heart attack thing happened, I was pretty much caught up. I had some orders that were coming up, but I was able to get those out since it was only few. But I don't want to get behind because if something else happens or if I can't be here, I don't want to be late on my orders. So, all right, so story time. Okay, so about 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks already, I don't know, days have just been a blur to me. And the weeks, so much time has passed and it feels like it's going by fast, but it also feels like it's going by really slow. But anyway, so about 2 weeks ago, my husband started not feeling well, and we didn't even think that heart attack at this age, and that was even a possibility. But we went to the hospital just in case to make sure. He did have one of those electronic heart monitors that like you hook up to your phone and you can take your own rhythm and see if it's normal or abnormal. And when he saw that the rhythm was abnormal, he knew that it was getting serious. But he didn't have any pain, not any pain. He had some discomfort, but you would think with as bad as his heart attack was, he would be in excruciating pain, and he wasn't. So thank God we still went. And as soon as we got there and they hooked him up, right away they were like, "You are having a heart attack." And things just got crazy from there. They were taking it very seriously and started rushing around and getting everything going. So that was very stressful. And here, I'm going to take you over here. Okay, I'm just going to put my orders in my wonderful drawers here so I can stay organized and make sure I'm not making any mistakes, which I've been doing a lot lately. So, okay, well, anyway, they took him right away to cardiac floor, and they did the angiogram, which took just a little bit over an hour, but it felt like, I don't know, hours. It felt like hours. I was there by myself. It was late in the evening. It was on Sunday evening. I think by the time he was done, it was closer to midnight. So nobody was there. Huge waiting room. It was just me, which was kind of nice and kind of horrible at the same time. Let me get the stuff. So finally, after an hour or so, the doctor came out and said that he had a couple of blockages, and one was 100% blockage, which if we didn't get there, when we got there, if we had waited any longer, he probably wouldn't be here right now, which is crazy to think that that's how close it came. I still can't believe that it happened. I still can't believe it. So he made it through the procedure. He was awake, I guess, through the whole thing, and he recovered really, really well and really, really fast, which is so awesome. But it's not over. He still has lots of work to do, and changes to make, and he's still on a lot of medications and stuff, so it's gonna take some time. But if he does everything he's supposed to and stays on top of his meds, the doctor said that the outcome is looking really, really good. So that's good news. I have been struggling. Is that the right name? I have been struggling with anxiety. I've always had issues with anxiety, but this was a totally different level. I didn't even know. it didn't hit me right away. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I have 10. Sorry, I keep moving you around, but I want to tell you the story, and I also want to keep going with my orders. So anyway, I need some boys, so here are my little antlers. I have to cut them out so I can sew it onto the toy. Excuse me. Okay, so where was I? Anxiety. I guess I've always had anxiety, but this was on a different level. I guess just the fear of him potentially dying. Stop. Oh, I can't reach it. Just the fear of him like actually dying has put my anxiety level at a level that I didn't even know existed. As it all was happening, I kind of just held it together. I wasn't crying, I wasn't emotional, I wasn't sad, I was scared, that's for sure, but it just kind of all like sat there and nothing came out till like the second day after he was already fine and in recovery and doing great is when it really hit me. And it has not let up for almost 2 weeks now. I shouldn't say it has not let up. Like, I mean, I'll get a good moment here and there, but most of the time, just this anxiety, as soon as I wake up, it starts and my heart starts racing and, my thoughts start going and I can't stop it. There was a time I was thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm having a heart attack, because I started to like have shortness of breath and pain in my chest. I have skipping heartbeats and I've had them forever. But now they were like super, super noticeable. Sorry, I keep touching my face, but the frou-frous from the, oh my gosh, it is so itchy. The frou-frous from the fabric like gets on your face, and I'm a little sweaty because it's hot down here, and they like stick to your face, and the more you touch it, the worse it feels. So the skipping heartbeats, I've had them for a long time, and they never caused me any problems, but I guess because of everything that happened and the anxiety, I started to freak out, like, oh my gosh, what if I'm having a heart attack too? Like, what if I have the same thing he does? I mean, we eat the same stuff. So I ended up in the ER. The day he got discharged, I was having a lot of pressure in my chest, and like I couldn't catch my breath, and it was getting scary. So as he got discharged, on the way downstairs, we stopped by the ER. But it's just anxiety. My heart was fine. Just beating really fast, but that's all anxiety. So that was a fun trip to the ER. Not really. But it's been almost 2 weeks now, and still I have these, I wouldn't maybe call them panic attacks. I don't know. I've never really had a panic attack, like where I knew it was a panic attack, so I could say, oh, that's what it is. But, just out of nowhere, my heart will start racing and, feel tightness, and it just keeps happening. And, I'm trying, I mean, things are fine now. He's doing great. He's back to work. He looks great. He's got no pain. He's got no trouble. He's doing really good. So things are good. And I don't know why this anxiety just won't leave me alone. I'll be doing just fine, and then all of a sudden it's like I start feeling those skipping heartbeats, and I can feel it in my neck, and The frou-frous. Hold on a second. I have to have a towel just to wipe my face with to get those frou-frous out of my face. Anyway, so I've been trying to deal with that, knowing that it is anxiety now. It kind of helps, because I was really worried that it was my heart too, and I'm like, oh my gosh, now I'm gonna die. But anyway, so he's doing great, things are better. Now I just need to get over this, whatever this is, and we'll be good. So we have to make some changes on how we eat. So we've been trying keto for a while, but both of us are terrible, just terrible. We try it for a day or two, and then we cheat, and then we try it again, and then we cheat, and that's probably what got him into trouble in the first place, because we never stuck to it, and you know, we ate junk. So now we have to be very vigilant about what we eat, and clean up our diet, and then exercise. You know, again, it was one of those things, oh, we'll do it tomorrow, oh, we'll do it tomorrow, and it was always tomorrow, but never today. So that's another thing that we are changing. We're gonna do some strength training. We started walking. We have a beautiful forest preserve, not like 5 minutes from our house. So we've been doing that every day, but now it has gotten so hot and so humid. Like, the hot is not too bad, but the humidity, it's just unbearable. Like, you can't breathe when you go outside, let alone walk. So again, we started, now we stopped. But as soon as the weather gets just a little bit better, we'll start doing that again, because that was fun. What else? I told you I had to take a break from Etsy for a little bit. I just didn't want any new orders. I didn't know, you know, how long he was going to be in the hospital. So I didn't want to take on new orders or a lot of orders then I couldn't fulfill. Thank God for this little Etsy shop. I love that it's, you know, flexible like this. I'm glad I kept it so it wasn't overwhelming. You know, there's times where I get so many orders that it does get overwhelming if I allow it, but I like that you can control what you sell and how much you sell. So that worked out good. Plus, it was nice, even on the days he was in the hospital, it was nice to come down here and I had to work. Like, I had the orders I had to get out just to get me out of that, you know, out of that place where this anxiety was just eating me up. He did really, really well. He got released on the 3rd day, I think. He was there only for 3 days or 2 days, something crazy like that. It was really, really fast. I was very, very surprised that he was only in the cardiac critical unit for 24 hours. That's it. So that was good. I don't know what else to tell you. I am so grateful. So many people have been praying for us, have been praying for him. I'm sure that had a lot to do with how fast and quickly he recovered and how well he's doing. It was so good to know that so many people love us and prayed for us, and you know, people brought us dinners, and it was unbelievable. We have really good family and friends. Look at all the antlers. Yay. Now I can make little boys, little deers. I have to count how many I need. Let's see. Alright, let's see. 1 deer, 2, that's a fawn, 3, horse. Okay, I need 3 boys. I know I've showed you guys these drawers before, but oh my goodness, I like them so much. They work so good to keep everything organized. So here's my orders. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 are here. And then there is 9, and then I have a horse. Oh, I have to show you this horse. Hold on 1 second. Okay, look at this guy. How cute is he? Look at him. Brown underneath with the little ribbon text. Oh, I wish you guys could feel it. He's so soft. And we can see the material. Isn't he just adorable? Yay. I love this fabric. I think I'm gonna make myself a large blanket just for me because it's so soft. It feels so nice to touch. So that's my story. That's what's been going on over here. Then this whole week, this just past week, sorry again, the frou-frous. All the boys have their birthdays within days of each other. So Daniel has his birthday, then the very next day Scott has his birthday, then we have a day off, and then the next day is Jacob's birthday, and then 5 days later is Joey's birthday. So it's been a really busy week. You know, I like to decorate for them a little bit. I wanted to make a video. I made a t-shirt for the boys. I found they're into Hollow Knight game, and I found a really cool embroidery design for a t-shirt, so I made that one for Daniel and he loved it. I wanted to make a video on that and I didn't because it's just been crazy. It was like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night when I was sewing that. So maybe one of these days I will make another one, but that was fun. So yeah, hopefully after Joey's birthday, which is in a couple of days, things will finally slow down, I hope. And I hope Scott continues to recover and things continue to get better, and I can get back to my videos. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this little rambling of mine, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.